I've been meaning to try out a Lino cut press for a long time, and when I finally got it, thanks to Anthony, it's still 8 months later, and for the first time we're gonna try out this little creation I have made in the past several weeks. Yes, because if you follow my journey, I wished to be a full-time artist, and if you want to know the progress, I haven't moved an inch. I'm still working as a graphic designer, and all my efforts is going towards my day job, and I have even less time to do something that I like, which is painting or making lino cut prints or doing my street photography. But it is finally time has come to take the press that I bought from our wonderful YouTube supporter Anthony, who deserves. We'll have this print, and this print we're gonna try out right now. But first, I think I owe you a unboxing. Oh my little one teared up all of the packaging paper, sorry. It's gonna be a mess. Here's a little card from the makers. Enjoy printmaking, Jan. I bought this from Woodzillapress.com. I have been eyeing their product for a while now, and they are basically one of the few press makers that you can buy on Etsy, which kind of gives you a little bit of guarantee that the product is real and you can have your money back if something goes wrong. So this is the press. I chose the red one because it was on sale. This is for A4 here in Europe. I will put up the measurements in inches on the screen. And basically what you do, you take your print up to A4, put it in the center, glue it down, put on ink, put on your paper. I don't know how you call this. It's not fleece, no, it's the wrong word, but you put it on top and then you press down. I'm new to this, so I'm gonna be extra clumsy today. And then you press down and you have your print. The paper you use for lino cut printing is usually very thin. The softer, the thinner the paper, the better the quality of the print. I will be using an extra thick paper and watercolor paper, which is not recommended, and everybody in the community is gonna cringe, but by using a press, you can press down a little bit harder and the print is gonna be a little bit better, because I'm thinking that people can use these prints and frame them. And if you use a very thin and very soft paper, first of all, it's very hard for me to ship it because it can get teared or broken up because shipping from here to USA is a long way, and I cannot insure a UPS or DPD, which would cost a crazy amount of money. So I have to ship by a regular mail, and there's no guarantee that the shipment is gonna be taken extra care of. That's why I want to try out. We have 3 types of paper. This is for drafting. This is a watercolor paper with a little bit of texture, and this is a watercolor paper, a rather noticeable texture. So let me set it up and let's try and print the first one.
If you're new here, welcome. I'm a creative person through and through, and this is the place where I share my journey. My passions range from drawing and painting to street art, travel photography, lino cut printing, and my work as graphic designer. Whether I'm creating art, traveling and capturing the world through my lens, designing bold packaging, or carving my imagination into prints, I invite you to join me on my everyday adventures, big and small. Let's get inspired to live, to love, to learn, and create.
So this is the first test run, and we can already see where are the problems. Too little ink, and you can see here I overdid it with the ink here. We have to take this out and try not to cover it with ink. But My idea, or my original idea, that I like these smudges because this gives me, this is not a computer-made graphic. This is made by hand with help of computer. But all these little smudges, all these little imperfections gives this print its own character. And all I wanted is a little bit more ink, with a little bit more black. And my original idea was that these prints are gonna go up on my Etsy shop to continue the dream of becoming a full-time artist. But we're gonna scan them and then we're gonna make digital prints. People can download them or order a print. And I think this looks way better than just a black printed out poster from my computer. So let's give this few more tries till we get it right. This is the part I have to learn how to understand how much ink is on it. And I gotta think out maybe a better idea how to drop the paper. Right now I just made a basic 2 hinges from the tape, with the tape. How to drop it without smudging it. And now, right now we're using a basic Walmart watercolor paper, the cheapest one, because I don't have a specialty shop in the city. I'm just using children's supplies for buying. And I don't know how much pressure I should apply. Okay, but you can see here it's almost doing an embossing job. Yes, way much better. Let me take it off. You see, almost perfect. But we have too much ink. That's why the borders are a little bit blurred out, because the ink is going over the edge. And we have to either make the letters more pronounced, more sticking out, so I have to carve a little bit deeper around them, or use less ink. I said paint, ink. But this is good, this is good, this is what I wanted. You can read it, you have some little bit of grunge effect, and you have some little dots and pieces around it that shows you that this is not a digital work, but this is a, let's say, not a work of art. Oh, but you see, the tape is tearing a little bit on the paper. Yeah, we have a lot of things to think through how to make this more streamlined. Damn it. I'm sorry, I'm nervous, my hands are shaking. But you get the idea. I think it looks good. Stay curious, get inspired, be creative. Of course, I had to peel off the sticker, which I didn't do. But that is pretty damn good. So here are my first test samples, and they pretty much all turned out great. One is going to Anthony, the second one is going to Omar, which is, let's say, the biggest collector of my artworks, and he deserves something new and cool. And 5 of them, as a first print, are going. I think this one we gotta reprint. This paper is not that good. This is more white, and this too teared a little bit. Okay, we need to print 2 more. Now this is an old carving of mine, and I really like wristwatches. And this is I don't remember, is this a Nixon or a Casio? And this has a little message on the dial. And I can always use a bigger roller, but I'm clumsy and I'm doing this so rarely that I completely out of practice. That's why I use a small roller and not a big one. With the big one you can get a much more consistent like layering of the paint. Right now it's random, but with the big roller you can get perfect coverage. But as I said before, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking more for a character, and it's fine with me with all these imperfections. Where I watch other YouTubers who do this kind of thing, they all strive for the perfect print. I don't want to mimic a computer print. I want to make the looks that I made with my hands. No, nice. No time to lose. I smudged it a little bit, I didn't see it. Clean this up and nice, not bad. Now I can see like the digital letters could be bolder, a little bit thicker. But if it's on a wall, no, it's easy readable. Really nice, really happy with this one. And it goes with the saying that I'm conveying all the time. Stay curious, because this is amazing. So this is the last design, the last print of today, because I'm running out of paper. This I done a long time ago. Well, not that long. And this one says, I'm doing this for me. And for this one we need the big roller. At least I was smart enough to make some edges. And printing with this frame with these edges is way much easier than without. I haven't printed anything this big, so I have no clue how much color ink is needed. I still don't know about the pressure. Seems nothing is really changing. Am I doing it like 1, 2, 3? Or am I doing like 1? I'm doing it for 2 seconds or for 10. The print turns out the same way. Nothing really changes. So let's see. Fingers crossed. Okay, almost perfect. I'm doing this for me. What you cannot see with the eye when you're applying ink is when he makes this. Surely there is not enough ink, but you cannot see it with your eyes. So I don't know if it's a technique or you just roll it and count it like 20 times and it's okay, because you can see here it's fine and here it's not, but it is in the middle, so I went over it the same amount I went over on the sides. But still, as I said, I'm not looking for perfection. I like it this way even more. Okay, cool, very satisfied, very nice press. And basically that's it for this video. I don't want it to be too long. If you want to get them, come with me. You can see here, this goes to Etsy shop. This goes to my supporters. And I'm gonna make from the remaining paper this design, and this goes up on the Etsy. I have no idea how to price them. I'm just gonna stick something on there and that's it. And the best one we're gonna scan and leave it for you as a digital download, because to be totally honest, shipping costs for anything these days is crazy. Like if I wanted to ship my stickers, the sticker pack is like $10 or $15 and shipping is from $5 to $10. It's almost the same amount as it costs to buy the product. So I think I need to make a digital product so you can basically buy it for a few dollars, print it out yourself and put it on your wall if you wish to do so. Because shipping is gone absolutely bonkers. And it doesn't matter, is it United States, is it Canada, is it United Kingdom? Everything starts from around $5, which is a bit much, I think. That's it from me. Thank you. Check out my blog, check out my Patreon, check out this YouTube channel, subscribe if you like what you see, and see you in the next one. Bye.